What's up, guys? What's up? Just jumping on now. There's this massive fire. Steve tagged me in, and I was listening. Sounds really, really intense.
We
have breaking news tonight on Newswatch 16 at 10. This is a live picture of Lehigh Valley.
Come to the command board.
Pretty intense fire. At first I thought maybe a small little fire or something. No, this is a huge fire. In Pennsylvania. See if I can get you more information.
841-9, go ahead.
Fire at the Lehigh Valley Hospital in
Copy that, thank you. Comm Center calling EMS command.
Pennsylvania.
Command, just advising this time you have 3 additional fully staffed EMS units at shifts.
Copy, 98 for a secondary RIP.
27 rescue officer calling us 27 rescue interior crew. Station 98 fire, secondary RIT team requested 330 Main Street, Dickson City, Lehigh Valley for the structure fire.
Before we go back after that breaking news, the fire at the Lehigh Valley Hospital facility in Dickson City. Newswatch 16's Adi Iyer live on the scene for us. Adi.
Scott, what you're seeing right now behind me is a fire that's still ongoing at the Lehigh Valley Hospital here in Dickson City. That fire seems to be coming from the Orthopedic Institute of the hospital on the other side of the building, farther away from Main Avenue.
Let me show you this here. This is live. It's a clip though.
Scott, what you're seeing right now behind me is a fire that's still ongoing at the Lehigh Valley Hospital here in Dickson City.
Wow,
that
what
fire
the hell?
seems to be coming from the Orthopedic Institute of the hospital on the other side of the building, farther away from Main Avenue. Smoke from that fire can be seen hundreds of feet up in the air, and we were able to see that smoke when we were coming down on 81 south to this area, 81 north, excuse me. There are dozens upon dozens of crews here on the scene on Main Avenue. There are at least half a mile of Main Avenue is completely blocked off with emergency crews. There's firefighters, ambulance.
Katie Calvert.
Go ahead.
About to shut off the oxygen.
Patients have to be evacuated.
Alright, let me know when the generator shuts down.
It's pretty wild.
7 rescues on the 27 rescues per room.
So I'm wondering too how I got that big, you know, because there's procedures in place. Code red, code red.
Katie Calvert.
Go ahead.
Oxygen is off. Moving to the generators.
Okay, thank you.
Look at this picture. How did I get that big? That's crazy, dude. Hospital was opened in 2022.
Rescue 27 calling the 27 rescue crew.
19 bay ER and ICU beds.
Lackawanna 98 Chief on green. 98 Chief. Station. Stafford Chief on Earth Station. Place it off. Operation standing by. John, secondary of the ER with a tick is negative. No extension to the ER. Very good, thank you. We are gaining access to the roll-up door in the orthopedic right now. We gotta cut it. Okay. Hey, Squad 22, shut the LDH down.
Command from Katie Calvert. We would like to know if we could enter the ambulance entrance to go straight through to shut the main water system off so that the sprinkler system doesn't flood the patient side of the hospital.
Go ahead.
It's got to be scary too for the patients there.
Turn the bucket sprinkler off.
People that have family there. Look at this still shot. Wow.
Lackawanna County, all EMS units operating for Lehigh Valley. Return to your initial rigs with your stretcher. All EMS units on scene. Per command, return to your units and stand by with your stretchers to begin moving patients.
They're evacuating patients.
Thank you.
And I need you to repeat on shutting down the sprinkler system.
Yes, go ahead and shut it down.
On our way in.
Rescue chauffeur to operations.
No live views yet.
Alright, we access the first floor in through the kitchen. It doesn't look like you jumped the walls. We got everything. We checked the rooms that are between the orthopedic wall and the kitchen wall. We seem to be good. Okay, thanks.
I'm checking the local news stations. Wow, dude. What a crazy ass scene. I can't imagine the chaos inside of the hospital, the patients, the nurses, the medical staff.
Inside, you're shooting over the building.
Citizen just has text information, no videos or live.
I love it.
You're overshooting the building. 98, standing by. It's in 400 group. The crew's assembling. The rescue will be on the road momentarily. Yep. Fire 20, I see where you're getting at. I'm trying to get it from this side. At 975.
We'll be in service as a queue, 2 medics aboard.
Copy, 2251.
That's what I was looking at, WNEP. I'll take a look again. They just posted like a really short clip to the page, YouTube page, but...
Sean, try that. Richard, here comes your water.
Try that. You got a notification for an old video? Really? Let me know, because if that thing's acting up, I won't stream the way I'm streaming. Let me double check. No, it should have been fine to launch. Let me check those news stations.
Command from Katie Calvert.
Go ahead.
The water system, sprinkler system is shut down.
We have breaking.
O2 is shut down, and the generator is shut down.
Okay, we're killing some power to the whole complex.
Go ahead.
Watch. Are they live? Let's see.
Affirmative. It'll be between Piston and Bird.
This shows a really good, this is a good video, I guess. Let me see. 7 minutes long. Looks like maybe they just posted it. They don't have live.
Well, let him suggest. Can you copy on the radio?
Check this out. This looks crazy. Orthopedic Institute.
Lieutenant Basil, Lieutenant Oki. Lieutenant Oki. We're going to pull a hand line off troops rescue and bring high-res back in, if that's good.
3 things I know, 3 things I think, and 3 things I pray for Texas football in 2026. That's next on Locked On Longhorns. Intro.
That's wild to see, man. Wild to see. I don't know if there's any injuries.
Hopefully to Atlantic.
When you get a moment, can you just call in? I just want to clarify something. On the way, switching over to gold. Staff for rescue 98, switching over to gold. Your assignment's going to be secondary red setup. Copy.
Rescue 27, firefighters to constitute Task 22.
Yeah, it's wild to see there. Jeez. The patients have been evacuated. Okay, great.
Captain 22. Captain 22, go ahead. Okay, we got the line at the roll-up door. Where do you need it at? I need it in the back to the entrance to the orthopedic. Right across from your rescue. Copy, it's on the way.
Reports of fire through the roof, as well as one total wing loss, reports say. It was the ortho wing. Evacuation of patients, ER, and... Okay. Heavy smoke throughout. Oxygen shut off, working. Wait, the generators. They already got the generators.
22, over at that door. It's open.
How did this get so big? I wonder if the ortho place, nobody was in there. I mean, but the smoke detectors, the sprinkler system should have gone off.
I-9. Tom Center, ambulance 299. Command, go ahead. I-9, you guys can actually return to your area. We appreciate the coverage.
Side ops to command.
Man. Ooh, what a fire. What a fire, man. Let me show you another. Still here.
Top Center, EMS command.
Look at that.
We have 3 Colts buses pulling up on North Main. Do you want them in or to stage there for now? Wayne County 75 engine, assist to Lackawanna County, 315 2nd Street, Blakely Firehouse. I'm sure you stand by. Repeating. Wayne County 75 engine, assist to Lackawanna County, 315 2nd Street, Blakely Firehouse. I'm sure you stand by. 2301. County 75 Chief. Hey, yourself
that
and
shit
I
collapsed.
can return to your back to your stations. We appreciate the assist. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you again.
Watch. There we go.
Has set up a perimeter. So we're seeing a heavy emergency response right now on the scene as fires continue back. I'm unsure of all of the crews that are here, but we know that there are multiple crews from the area that are working hard to get this fire under control.
Now, I know you arrived there. We're one of the first of our reporters on the scene there, and I know it was challenging getting there because a lot of the streets are locked off. I mean, that's a busy area.
Absolutely. As I was coming down on Main Street, they did have that Main Street blocked off. I had to go up through Dickson City on the Scranton-Carbondale Highway, come down some back roads. I was on Scott Street, and then they did have most of Main Ave shut down. I had to pull onto an alley and just try and find a side street to park on.
I believe the orthopedic section is on the south side, the south entrance to the hospital. What can you describe? Because I saw some video before that looked pretty dramatic of where it looked like the roof top caving in a little bit.
Yes, I was coming off of the highway and you could see it lit up the entire highway, just the fire. The flames were huge. It does look like it is, most of it is just smoke now. I don't know if you could see behind me. I'm just going to step out of the way right now. But if you see the smoke, there's just a lot of smoke. Behind this smoke, this Orthopedic Institute, it does drop down onto a hill, which is where they're seeing most of the flames. That is what I saw from the highway. Like I said, the backside of the Orthopedic Institute was up in flames. It does look like the right side of the hospital, but by the main hospital entrance, does look like it was not touched by flames just yet.
Let's go into the scanner.
We have standby for them to back them up.
See what's going on inside.
All right, they got a tick with them, correct? I believe they got a line and I believe they have a tick.
And smoldering.
Flammable, and I'm not sure if they're working to get everything out that is flammable, but like I said, the electricity has just been shut off about 15 minutes ago, so hopefully there are no sparks there.
543-1. Sir, you guys can return back to Luzerne County. We thank you for all your help.
Wow, it looks like they got it under control. Sorry about that.
Thank you again.
Patients evacuated. I don't know if there's any injuries, but holy moly. What?
Sean, you're good there. Where you were before, you were right on the stairwell. They're trying to make an interior push, so just be mindful of that.
Responding 72306.
Ladder 23, you're soaking command out there. Come down with that. Step up your ladder, pipe. Ladder 23, watch your water.
Hotel. I'm not sure if they were being evacuated. There were a lot of people that were coming outside of the hotel. Everyone just seems to be blocked in. Other businesses were not shut down, but they cannot get out because, like I said before, all of the roads are closed. So it just looks like they're kind of trapped in their businesses right now.
Yeah, that's a heavily traveled area for sure, especially.
Nope. Quiet pause. Oops. Don't touch the buttons, Mel. Go. What the hell did I do? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, free preview ended?
Visual next main contact at 2307.
God. Fine.
Ladder chauffeur to ladder tip.
Okay. There we go. I thought it was me.
Is around the area. Are there a lot of people, bystanders, kind of pulling around on the other other side of the street where you are?
There are a lot of bystanders there. Yes, they are covering the side streets. Like I said before, they were inside of the parking lot when we were allowed on property. They have since pushed us back to the other side of the road.
22 to ladder 23 tip.
Contact comm center 24123. Contact comm center 2308.
Hell no.
Main Avenue. I'm not sure exactly. I would
protesting.
assume that they did come from the hospital.
Oh,
they were wearing the hospital gear. They looked like they were just trying to evacuate the hospital as soon as they could.
Now, it's difficult for us to see from here, Heidi. We can see some smoke still smoldering behind you. Can you describe like what you're seeing right now? What the crews are dealing with right now?
It has since calmed down. When I first arrived on scene, the flames you could see coming from the orthopedic side of the institute. I'll step out again just to show you. The orthopedic side of the institute did have flames coming up from behind the sign. It has since gone down. Now you're just seeing a lot of smoke. But like I said before, there is a little dip on the other side of the orthopedic institute, and it's like a little hill that goes downwards. That's where the main part of the fire from what
Monster Mom works there. She said the MRI machines blew up. Holy crap. B12. Wow, another MRI issue. Remember the guy who got... Oh, yeah, the guy. There was a guy that wore like this 20-pound chain or something like that. Huge chain around his neck. Walked in there and he got killed.
Roof looked like it was caving in and walls were just falling down. You could hear the glass crashing. So that is what it looked like. Like I said, as I am here now, it looks like they are getting this fire under control. However, when I first arrived on scene, there were many flames.
All right, Heidi Martens reporting live for us tonight. We're going to continue our coverage of this breaking news of the fire at Lehigh Valley Hospital in Dickson City, but right now we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Wow. Okay, let's listen to the scanner a bit here.
You're one stream. Pick it up. I'm in the doorway over here. We're in the doorway on the third floor. Pick it up. All right, move that one to the right just a little. A little more right. Hold it right there for now. Hold it right there. All right, I copy you.
WRBZ 437, WRHY229, WPPB 928, dispatcher 124, 136, 2311. WRBZ 437, WRHY229, WPPB 928, dispatcher 124, 136, 2311. 437, WRHY229, WPPB 928, dispatcher 124, 136, 2311.
Trump made a post, said that he spoke with Savannah Guthrie. He's sending all federal law enforcement to be at the families and local law enforcement's complete disposal.
Operations to command.
Send Kosh Patel.
Go ahead. I'm going to call you on your phone. My phone's on the car. I'll be right up. Okay. Truck 2, we're going to take a walk out by that HVAC unit on the roof here. There's going to be two of us on the roof. All right, copy. I see you. She's 20 to the bucket. How does it look from there on the good side of the building, the new side?
still.
Where it meets the hospital, we can't get our straight streams. Looks like there's units on the roof right now directing truck 2.
Okay. Got it, here, 220.
Go ahead.
Covering our bases here. You want any transfer units to stand by at your station?
Stand by a minute.
Yep.
So let's move ladder 58 to station 20.
Yep. Okay, ladder 58, relocate station 20. Ladder 58, relocate station 20. Operations on orange.
Okay, step by the way, I'll hit that. Up a little bit. Keep 22 off.
Operation standing by.
Connie, I need EMS on the side C of the building, please.
Operations to EMS.
Chief, where do you need EMS?
EMC, the structure, please.
What side of the structure?
Operations to EMS command.
Operations. EMS command's going to be on Brown. I can relay your message if you tell me where you need them.
Can you have EMS to command? C of the building. They're requesting EMS to site C. Unknown what's going on back there.
Network. EMS to site C.
W emergency room side.
Yep.
Evanusa. Stand by, Chief. AV corner, maybe. Copy.
FD is requesting an EMS unit to side C, side Charlie.
Free from Operation Command 23.
Captain 22, Lieutenant 22B.
Ladder 23 from operation.
Township Hospital, a Scott Township ambulance. We'll walk down a little further just to see some other crews that we have. We do have Scranton Fire here as well, or Einan is also here. So like you said, there are multiple crews that are fighting this fire just to get it under control.
Heidi, let's talk about how cold it is, because this is also another factor for the fire crews who are fighting these flames and the water that they're using with these frigid temperatures.
Howdy.
Yeah, it was a big issue in the parking lot as well. As I was walking through the parking lot, the water was freezing. It looked like the water was becoming icy on the roads. Like you said, it is cold, and they're just working hard to try and make sure that this does not get out of hand with the water, like you said. There were some slick spots in the parking lot. However, we are not seeing any just yet. However, when they turn the water off, it is unsure of what they're going to do to just try and prevent that ice.
When you think of hospitals, there's so much equipment in there, Heidi, and a lot of things that are very flammable. I imagine they're doing their best to just contain it to one spot so that it doesn't become an even worse situation.
Right, UGI is here. They shut down the electricity, so hopefully that equipment does not have any more power running to it. But like you said, there are many things that are flammable in a hospital. We have not seen any equipment being taken out just yet. However, like I said, when I got here on the scene, through the window, you could see the flames just filling each room. It was like it was lighting it up, and you could see the outline of every room. So the flames were filling each room. The glass, you could hear it being broken, but we have not seen any of the equipment being taken out just yet.
Heidi, are you seeing any officials from hospital, like anybody who might be in hospital gear, or someone who looks like a doctor, or have like a doctor's coat on, or a nurse's uniform?
I saw some people with badges. I'm unsure if they were hospital officials. We have not gotten to speak with anyone yet. We did see, like I said, just some people with the badges on, but they just looked like they were rushing to the fire. And if you look over here, next to the Orthopedic Institute, you can see they are using a lot of water just to try and contain this fire here.
Heidi, are you seeing any ambulances or any areas where maybe patients are being staged for the time being?
Yeah, first hose is spraying people on the stairs, second truck spraying.
There are many ambulances. Unsure if there are any injuries at this time.
Another potential chase.
We have not seen anyone being evacuated. There is Scott Township ambulance that is here that I'm seeing. That is the main one that I'm seeing right now. I do not see any inside. However, down Main Avenue, there are many crews lined up, so we will take a walk down there just to try and get some names of people that are here.
All right, Heidi Martens, who's reporting live from the scene in Dickson City for us for that massive fire at Lehigh Valley Hospital in Dickson City. We will continue our coverage in just a bit, but we'll take a break and be right back.
We're gonna take a break. Man, wild. Huge fire.
Go ahead. Be careful where you're flowing. We're operating off the stairwell.
In squad 22. Go ahead. Disregard. Roger.
Ladder 20 bucket to ladder 23. I'm going to stay away from that stairwell. Can you tell us where it is from where we are?
Firefighter Wargle calls you in. Firefighter Wargle calling command. Come in. standing by. We're going to quench the magnet. Everything is going to come up through. Sure nobody. You're breaking up. Repeat your message. Copy. Negative. You're not making it out of the building.
Pennsylvania.
22 and a half. Command, we're going to quench the magnet. The MRI. Got to keep everybody away from the roof area. All units on the fire ground, this is a message from command. They're going to quench the MRI, keep everybody away from the roof area. They're going to be letting gas out.
Maybe it was the MRI, like they were saying.
We're off the roof. We'll be in the...
Truck 2 bucket, we're shutting down. You guys got to retract. Command, are we good to quench the magnet? Sean, you got to retract that down. Ladder 23 from command. Go after ladder 23. Is the ladder moved away from the roof? Two mics it will be. Tower 20 from command. Are we? Moving back away from the roof. Yeah, we're good, Chief. Tower from command. Tower 2 from command. Are you away from the roof? We screened over. You 2 to command. Command, standing by. Johnny, everybody's out of the building. Okay. Command to MRI crew. Ladder 23 is clear of the roof. MRI, Sandy. You can shut it down. 10-4. 23 rescue chauffeur to command. We're off the roof. We're in the 3rd floor hallway.
Relentless. We're hoping next week we...
Okay. Ladder 23, they released right back to us.
Okay. Hey, man. So we lost this lady, these people here. Let's see if we get any Facebook updates.
33 to command. The magnet is quenched. It is now safe.
Good.
10-4, magnet is quenched. Command to all units on the fire ground. The MRI is shut down. You can resume operation.
Ladder 23 to command.
Command, standing by.
Be advised, it's still blowing out gas out the back here.
Okay, when it's cleared, you can go back into operation.
10-4.
Are on the scene. We've got Heidi Martens, who's been there now. Crews have been working to put out the flames here for about 2 hours. Heidi, what can you tell us?
Yeah, crews were called just before 10 o'clock this evening to the Lehigh Valley Hospital. The Orthopedic Institute seems to be what side that the flames did start on. If you look now, you can kind of see some flames coming up again. Like I said before, on the other side of this Orthopedic Institute, there is a little hill. We believe that's where most of the flames are. When I arrived on the scene, the electricity was still on, but you could also see the flames that were just lighting up the room in the Orthopedic Institute side of the Lehigh Valley Hospital here in Dickson City. I did hear glass shattering before. And as I was walking up to the scene, I did see somebody being wheeled out in a wheelchair trail. Oh my goodness, sorry. A wheelchair down Main Avenue. And it's unsure if they were a patient in the institute or where they came from. However, we do see some stretchers now and some ambulances. Scott Township was here also, and there are multiple fire crews that are just working to try and contain this fire as we speak.
And Heidi, I have some new information here too. According to the office of Governor Shapiro, he's saying through his Facebook and social media pages that the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency is on the scene helping with those evacuations that we were just talking about.
Yes, there are some staging centers down on Main Avenue also. We have not gotten down there yet to see what they are doing, but we did catch wind that they are there. There are many bystanders out here as well that are on the side streets off of Main Avenue and on Main Avenue as well.
Now the road that hospital is on is quite a busy road, and you can tell right behind you that it's blocked off for quite a ways.
Yeah, I had to go up the Scranton Carbondale Highway and just come down some side streets because Main Avenue is closed. There was a lot of traffic just trying to get in here. Everyone was trying to jam in on the side streets just to be able to look in and to see the fire. As I was trying to find a parking spot, the side streets were filled with people just crews trying to rush, and also people just watching the fire.
All right, Heidi Martens reporting live for us from the scene in Dickson City for that fire at Lehigh Valley Hospital. Multiple crews on the scene trying to put out the flames. This is a story we will continue to follow for you on air and online on 2822news.com. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one.
Oh, what a fire. What a fire, man. What a fire. Let me show you this picture, too. Gotta fix the default. Oh. What a crazy view. This fire. Orthopedic Institute. Jeez.
Ladder chauffeur to command. Command, standing by. We're good back here. We're going to start ladder operations again. Very good.
Getting late. Bedtime.
Cancel by BLS on scene 2334.
Maybe that's it for tonight. I was trying to listen a little bit and see if we get any other chase. No way, bros. No way. Bro. Oh, shit. Today's a hell of a day.
That started this, they didn't start the chase. The people started this chase,
Right.
But they were the ones to initially chase, and then they got headed off to the patrol units. But were they already in the area? Is that why they were doing, or was this a gang operation?
Well, we don't know. So oftentimes, you know, and we're putting this up on the screen here. If you're in this neighborhood and you happen to see this come by, we want to hear from you. Text the desk 818-221-2222. But to answer your question, Susie, we know that these were George units. It's the Wilshire gang units that started this. It's really difficult to tell. It's possible this is a known suspect to the George units, to the gang units, and their DUI was the pretext for the stop to try to talk to this person. We know that happens from time to time, or if this just happened to be a George unit or the gang unit. Look at that.
Sharp
Some of these wild moves.
turn.
And you can see, I mean, this is like
another one?
U-turn,
Trolling?
or kind of U-turn, pulling into a parking lot here. Definitely acting like a DUI driver at this point. So they had those gang units that were involved in this. They backed out because, as we've talked about before, when you're in a pursuit, you want a full-fledged light bar, black and white, no questions that this person is being chased patrol unit. So they swapped those out, and now that's who's behind it, is the Wilshire patrol units here that are taking this over. So it's unclear if the gang units had any knowledge of this person prior, or if they just were in the area and picked it up. But they've not given it up. There are 2 helicopters overhead. They were in tracking for a moment. They are not anymore. This is obviously a full-blown pursuit now.
Yeah, Mike, my guess is they're not going to give it up now. We've seen some erratic behavior just in the last minute or so here as this car's made a crazy U-turn, picked up speed, went into opposite lanes of traffic, and of course the black and white right behind them there, making sure they don't get away.
Yeah, making sure they don't get away and keeping them, pretty close on the tail there. You saw them with that light. They just turned it off, but that patrol car had its left spotlight on, trying to see inside of the car. I think they believe that there are 2 occupants inside the car. It does look pretty tinted though, and you can see the light on the patrol car. Every now and again, they'll try to catch the mirror.
Oh, they're gonna do the pit.
Could this be happening on a residential street? Wow.
Looks like they were going to go for it there.
They're about to do it.
And they have been previously approved for spike strips. We heard that as well, that they were trying to set those up when we were back more towards the Mid-Wilshire area. Oh,
Mike, the lights went out. No.
Oh, he curved them, swerved them.
It's like they were getting so close to do a pit maneuver multiple times, and it's like the driver, making these last-minute erratic moves just kind of stops that from happening.
Well, police are becoming more aggressive too, right, Mike? So when something like this happens, then they become just a little more aggressive, hoping that they could keep a distance.
Yeah, and I want to point something out because we covered a DUI pursuit not too long ago where the same thing, there was, the want was DUI, which in and of itself is serious for sure. But it is one of those wants where we often see LAPD back off, not chase it as hard, things like that. What was happening behind the scenes, because I actually heard from a watch commander a couple of days after we covered the chase, what was happening behind the scenes is the gang guys were calling into the watch commander saying, hey, we know this person is known to have weapons. We know this person is known to have X, Y, and Z. So while the official want right now is DUI, there may be information being shared behind the scenes between the watch commanders, other officers in the division, or other officers in the region that have dealt with this person before that maybe have some additional information.
It's really surprising that they are getting so close to this car, possible pit maneuver. If that is the case, Mike, that they, have that possible information that this person might be armed. If they have that information, oftentimes they are so much more careful because of the fact that if they do, let's say, turn this car over and that person starts shooting at them, I mean, that would be head on. So, of course, they're weighing different options right now of what they're going to do, but it looks like, are those officers there? Bystanders, wow.
Yeah, taking video.
Taking video.
But it looks like they were just going through the street here. Let's go upstairs to Desmond Shaw, live in SkyCal for a look. Desmond, this is going through the, residential streets, for quite some time now.
We're mostly in Koreatown now in the Westlake District. We're just, west of downtown LA. Just very strange driving. I think, again, not really high speeds, but just kind of like slamming on the brakes, making really sudden maneuvers, weird turns like that. It's just very erratic, to say the least. We are not far away from downtown LA, I have to mention. So, if this would be a pretty good time to bring this to an end, if possible, if the suspect were to go into downtown. We know how much more complicated that can be for the authorities to try to keep up with, and would not really have the advantage of the helicopter overhead. But yeah, they are, aggressively right back there. I can't tell if they were trying to do a pit maneuver or if they were almost just looked like they were trying to get up. You know what? There were spike strips right there. And,
he swerved them again. He swerved them.
But he may
have found himself.
Okay.
He just boxed
himself. Good job out there. You fuck yourself.
Gotta put the car in park.
Well-placed spikes, and now.
He's dancing.
What is this?
Crip dance.
Really just taunting the police here.
Dancing. I don't give a.
It definitely makes you wonder
California,
about,
baby.
A different
no
state
rules,
of mind.
No laws.
But showing us a little bit of
is that a woman?
Dance maneuvers there, and now he's got his hands up, but acting very weird. LAPD's not going to want to approach the suspect when they're just kind of jittering around like this.
Is it a woman, maybe? I think it might be a lady.
I think, I think it is. Okay, here we go. They get him on the ground. So
compliant.
Wow, definitely curious about the DUI situation there or what was going on. But yeah, they managed to come in without incident. They're going to clear the vehicle now. I don't believe there's anyone else in the vehicle based on the way that they're kind of looking at this right now. But right off of Bonnie Bray at 6th Street, the suspect thought they were smart, dodging the spike strip, but ended up boxing themselves in here into this parking lot. There was a van that was there kind of plugging up the other driveway, and they're now in custody.
Well, it looks like 10 officers, Mike, there in total. That person wasn't going to go anywhere.
Not going to go anywhere at all. And yeah, I mean, Samuel, actually, one of our viewers texted us at the desk and said when he saw it go by on West 3rd, he did believe that there may have only been one person inside of it.
He was right.
There was a lot of people that saw this. Every pursuit is different, and we'll figure out what this person's deal was, if it was DUI, what else was going on.
Well, they sure like dancing. That's one thing for sure.
Interesting behavior, that's for sure. But looks like this one comes to an end. DUI suspect pursuit coming to an end here in the Westlake area. And it looks like no one else inside the car, as you may have thought earlier. Again, the LAPD's gang unit actually chasing this person first, and then it turned into the patrol cars. It's unclear exactly what originally the want is a DUI driver, but this person obviously known to have weapons by the LAPD, so there could be some other list of wants there too.
And we're seeing the officers there going through the car, making sure, are there weapons in there or anything to be concerned with? And good thing is nobody was injured despite the erratic driving. Nobody was hit by this car, by this driver. And you can see just more and more people there near this little mini mall, Susie, kind of watching the events unfold.
That's right. All right, we're going to move on to other news now.
All right, let's go to this now.
Ion Entertainment is sponsored by Agua Caliente.
Agua Caliente. Hola, muchachos. Yeah, the fire shit was crazy, bro. Crazy. It's actually dope. I like that. All right, guys. All right. I guess that's it for tonight. I should try to get some rest. Who knows what tomorrow is going to bring. All right. Have a good night. Oh, is Cash for real heading out there? That's going to be interesting. Cash Patel? Oh, shit. We sending the whole military, man. We sending everybody. FBI, CIA, everybody. Special Ops, Delta Crew, everybody. Oh, shit. About to turn shit upside down over there. Okay. Show them how it's really done. Oh, crap. All right, guys. Good night. Take care. Peace. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Good night. Bye. See you in 10 minutes. Bye. I'm kidding.